After nearly 3 months on the throne of Denmark, Frederick completely disappeared, while his wife Mary Donaldson took on all the organizational matters. Perhaps this explains his noticeable absence. It seems like a whole lifetime has passed since Frederick of Denmark became the king of his country. After a lifetime of waiting for his moment, the son of Queen Margrethe ascended the throne, following his mother's unexpected abdication. This happened January 14th, almost 3 months after his coronation. However, Frederick's first steps as king did not go as expected, leading to disappointment. His proclamation came amid scandal after he was photographed with Genoveva Casanova in Madrid. The unknown relationship between Genoveva Casanova and the then Crown Prince of Denmark prompted the Danish Royal Household to take decisive action. Express communications and proclamations surprised the entire planet. Princess Mary fled to Australia, her homeland, and everyone talked about the ultimatum she issued in such an awkward and challenging situation for her marriage, not forgetting, of course, about the institutional level. After Queen Margrethe's step forward or backward, Frederick became Frederick X, the monarch, but he certainly wasn't a real king, and as soon as he was proclaimed, King Frederick took a vacation, which was widely criticized, and since then we have rarely seen him. His absence and absolutely empty agenda is on the front line in his country. The Danes lack a new king to do something and be present, especially since Queen Mary has a more hectic schedule, but on her own. It seems that the strategy of the Danish royal family is to give a lot of attention to Queen Mary, who looks very self-assured and dominant in her appearances, while Frederick remains in the shadows, as the whole world forgets about his snapshots in the Spanish capital. Despite Maria's image as the savior queen in her husband's absence, this strategy puts the queen somewhat in the firing line, as the responsibility for the new reign in Denmark falls solely on her. Mary takes on the responsibility for a new cycle of Danish crown rule, although her professionalism is highly appreciated, and even more so after all that has happened in her marriage, and the Danish press speculates on the absence of its monarch and that Mary is taking on the responsibility almost alone. Given the situation and understanding that the family's position is delicate, rumors of marital crisis persist. The attitude towards King Frederick has become so familiar that the royal household hastened to publish a new statement about his plans for his upcoming birthday, which will take place next month. His Majesty the King will turn 56 on May 26, 2024. On this occasion, His Majesty and members of the royal family will appear on the balcony of Frederick VII's palace at 12 p.m. The Royal Guard on the King's birthday will wear the red ceremonial uniform and conduct the solemn changing of the guard ceremony at Amalienborg Palace Square at 11:50. They commented on their social networks, a gesture that, for many, carries great significance in silencing these comments that continue to grow,